This video is rated T for Teen. Saving the world requires super strength. Sometimes it requires super speed. But being flashy and upfront isn't always the best way to face adversity. There are times when bringing justice requires stealth, intel, and maybe a bit of technology. And that's where these two animal-named icons come in. We have Batman, playboy billionaire by day, world's greatest detective by night, versus Solid Snake, the foxhound prodigy. Today, we find out if a cardboard box can outsmart the Batman. Today, we rewind rumble.
Remember Big Boss, also known as Naked Snake? Well, it's time to meet his clone, Solid Snake. Dave and his twin brother, Eli, were born in the year 1972. Their birth was the result of a government project to create the perfect soldier. Not a super soldier. They weren't creating Captain America. They were creating the perfect soldier. So clearly, to do this, they need the genetics of one of the 20th century's greatest warrior, and that, of course, is Big Boss himself. 8 clones embryos were formed by inserting DNA belonging to Big Boss into egg cells. Now, of course, of the 8 created, the plan was to only have 2 make it out, as the other 6 were used to help the growth of the 2. With the last 2 remaining, one baby got the dominant trait and the other got the recessive trait, that ending up creating Solid Snake and Liquid Snake. We will save Liquid Snake for a later time. This is the analysis of Solid Snake. Solid Snake grew up as a kid named Dave and raised to a number of foster parents, and eventually went into the military, and eventually he joined Big Boss Special Force unit known as Foxhound. While training under Foxhound, he became an expert in combat, stealth, weapons, climbing, and speaking multiple languages. He even learned a special combat technique known as CQC. With CQC, Snake became very skilled at disarming his enemies, rapid neutralization, and working with handguns. Also, about this time, Snake was tasked with disarming and destroying the latest incarnation of Metal Gear. Metal Gear is a humanoid, nuclear weaponed, armed monster. Snake would multiple times stop a potential nuclear catastrophic, becoming a famed war hero. Some of Snake's combat equipment include grenades, mines, rifles, pistols, a stun knife, and
rocket launchers.
Some of his stealth
equipment included a cardboard box,
a mine detector, night vision goggles, and a self-sneaking suit. This suit had multiple uses. One use is allowing to bend the light in certain areas to make it appear as if he was invisible. Another use is acting like a second layer of muscle that amplifies his strength, durability, endurance, and it acts as a healing factor. Snake also has a device known as the Solid Eye. This grants him an enhanced vision so he can see emotionally and mental state of his target by recording their heart rate, sweat, and body temperature. Snake, of course, is also a genius with an IQ of 180. To put that into perspective, that means his IQ is a little over half the IQ of Eggman or Tail the Fox.
What? I am Tail!
Who are you? Okay, hi Tail.
I am not as fast or powerful, but I believe in freedom and God!
Some of Snake's weakness includes his PTSD and the fact that his genes were modified to age rapidly. Though this might not affect him during the heart of the battle, it's more so after the fact. In the gloomy alley of Gotham City, a legend tells of a dark beast who seeks vengeance against criminals for their evil ways. The dark beast hides in the shadows and installs fear into his foes. He's one of the stealthiest, most dangerous force in the whole city, feared by the bravest men, and scorned as a vigilante by the corrupt media. He is not the hero you need, but the one you deserve, the legendary Dark Knight.
He is vengeance. He is the knight. He is Batman. For a man without powers, Batman is one of the most praised heroes in DC remote device. What he lacks in actual powers, he makes it up with intelligent skill.
The sole warrior of Gotham. He is vengeance. He is the knight. He is the Batman. For a man without powers, Batman is one of the most fierce heroes in all of the DC multiverse. What he lacks in actual power, he makes it up with intelligent skill, and a thing called money. I will break down all three of these things and explain why each makes him a top-tier superhero.
Bruce Wayne has mastered intelligence. He was 12 degrees in various fields, from business, medication scientist, and bioengineering. He is a master of the detective and coined the world's greatest detective in the world. He can solve crimes that no other has dared to solve before. He has built a supercomputer with his own programming skills that known as the Bat computer. A bat is no bird brain, but the exact opposite. The second category that makes Batman a top-tier hero is a skill. He knows every of martial arts and fighting styles. He has mastered every single one.
He's trained every single day, and he's conditioned himself to be in peak physical and mental condition without any equipment. He can bench press 1,000 pounds. Bruce Wayne has a master intellect. He has 12 degrees in various fields, from business, medicine, science, and bioengineering. He is a master detective and dubbed the world's greatest detective in the world.
Batman has also mastered stealth while training with legend assassins, and Batman has developed conjuring plans to take down any and all heroes in Justice League. And last but not least is Bruce Wayne's money.
Batman has also mastered the stealth while training with the League of Assassins. And Batman has developed contingency plans to take down any and all heroes in the Justice League. And last but not least is Bruce Wayne's money.
As the saying goes, money is power, and Batman's wallet is one of the strongest assets.
And Batman's wallet is one of the strongest assets. With this Wayne tech was able to develop many advanced weaponries and gears.
From the classic batarangs to the grappling hook, all the way to the super advanced detective visions that helps Batman track down movements and bodily function. Batman's suit protects him from gunfire, knife stabbings, and minor explosives.
Without prep, he is limited to his standard Kevlar armor, but even with his armor, he has kept up with the likes of Gotham's most dangerous criminals.
Overall, Batman may be a human without superpowers, but he's not a normal human. He is in the peak physical and mental condition and has advanced gadgets and weaponry to help him
fight crime. And now, let's get ready for the fight. This battle will take place on Earth, and remember, there is no prep time. Let the battle begin! Ready? Rumble!
Hopefully you enjoyed that animation, and if you did, super special thanks to Team Animation Rewind's The Brownie. I'd also like to give a huge special thanks to the co-hosts for this episode, Warren Harper 28 and the SS Ultimate Goku. Be sure to check out their channels and subscribe. Warren Harper 28 makes some really cool Minecraft gaming videos, so subscribe to his channel by clicking the card in the top right or link down below. Thanks, and enjoy the post-analysis.
And the winner is Batman. First and foremost, let's start this post-analysis with a question. Who relies on others more during a battle? Does Batman consistently call Alfred for tips during a fight? Or does Snake consistently rely on a Colonel, Lynn, or Otacon for strategies? Sure, sometimes Batman does call Alfred, but this is usually him asking for a specific type of weapon or gadget, not really him asking for advice. Snake, on the other hand, far more often is seen needing outside help and tips when fighting a foe. He will not have this access in this type of fight. Snake has an IQ of 180, but Batman has an IQ of 192. Batman, that's right, IQ is higher by 12 points. Sure, Snake is a master of CQC, but Batman is a master of far more different types of martial arts, and this is not a quantity over a quality comparison, but more so a quantity and quality versus quality. Batman without prep naturally has more equipment on him than Snake does. In most of Snake's missions, he relies on finding weapons along the way, where Batman is usually prepared for many different types of enemies, no matter who they are. Most of Snake's weapons aren't out of this world compared to what Batman has seen. Batman, on the other hand, does have some state-of-the-art gadgets that would be completely new to Snake's experience. For example, Batman is equipped with an ultimate sonic bat beacon. This won't so much hurt Snake directly, but it would ruin his attempt at stealth and leaving him exposed. Batman could also use his bat remote to call in his Batmobile and Batwing for extra firepower, and Batman naturally has more range in this battle, while Snake is mostly going to be grounded. Batman can easily reach the top of the building or roof with his grappling gun, while Snake is mostly going to be on a ground level. With Batman's elevation advantage, his stealth will be more effective than Snake. Overall, Batman just has far too many things going for him, making the winner of this Rumble, the Batman.
On the next episode of Rewind Rumble.
It's been so quiet around here since Few's been defeated. Oh well, I guess you can't have an exciting day every day. Whoa! Who are you?
I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm way past cool. Sorry if I scared you. I got bored, so I thought I'd check out other worlds.